I already did earlier. We already opened earlier. So, okay. So, do I do the roll call back in public? Okay, thanks. Allison Silverstein? Melanie Deisher? Here.
And Allison's online. Allison is online.
Okay, okay. Phaedra Dunn?
Here.
Jada Roman?
Here.
Brian Fleischer?
Here.
Holly Shaw?
Here.
Eric Scherzer?
Here.
Yvonne Buchnight?
Here.
And Monk Yang.
Here.
Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
There is no superintendent report. We're going to go to community partners and then go to public comments. Do we have any? Is MFEE speaking? No? PTAC is not. The student representative online. Graduate.
Wyatt Foster is the student
Wyatt,
representative.
right, yes,
Is
yes.
he online?
Okay. All right, and then we said CPAC?
CPAC is not.
CPAC's not speaking. Okay, so then we can go to, MEA. No, MEA is not speaking. Nope. Okay. We can go to public comments. First person is, make sure it's in students. Okay. Andrew Gideon.
Good evening. I know that we're starting early, so my comments are no more than 20 or 30 minutes tops. So well, good evening. Welcome again to Mrs. Turner. I was at your listening session a few days ago, last week, and several of the comments actually discussed math outcomes, and I wanted to talk about that. And you'll learn that's a subject that's near and dear to me. It was specifically mentioned that there was a problem associated with COVID learning loss. The graph that I've handed out to you is based upon the state's data going back to 2016. The big takeaway from that is that we've had a problem since long before COVID. And I know that COVID learning loss is real. I don't mean to discount that, but the problems that we've had here with math go well beyond that. And I just want that to be well understood going into any kind of solution. And I know that the district has been doing things. This particular graph shows how students' outcomes decrease as they pass through the elementary grades. And I know that we've purchased a new curriculum for those early grades in math, and I'm optimistic about the possibilities of that, and I hope that the teachers are getting the necessary training and so on. There's also a QR code in there. I put together an article that discusses this data, that goes into a little bit more depth, and then also presents discusses a recent report by Rand on basically on educating educators in early grades for ideal math outcomes. So I hope you guys will take a look at that. I apologize, by the way, for the quality of the print. It's I don't print a lot. That printer is over 15 years old. And since I have a few moments left, I was talking about the AP cohort a number of months ago, and we received a presentation on that more recently. The AP scores are out. The AP US history grades were again quite good this year. They were very good last year. They were not as good previous years. So I'm very hopeful. I hope we can hear how successful that first cohort of the AP student cohort was sometime in the near future. I'm very hopeful. Thank you. Have a good evening.
Marcella Samadaris.
Um, Welcome, Madam Chair. I mean, not Madam Chair. I'm sorry, Madam Superintendent. I'm here tonight just to ask questions that still remain unanswered, and I have a couple of new ones. Um, First, I would like to ask a new question, and I would like to know if the Taylor Law Firm is the board's lawyer or the district's lawyer. So if I could get an answer to that tonight, which should be an easy question, I would really appreciate it. Also, I really want to know what's going on with the CUSAC committee. I know we're not going to be reviewed this year, but we were reviewed, I believe it was last year, and there was no CUSAC committee as required by law. So how will that issue be resolved? Because that's a big issue. I was trying to figure out what we're using KIT consulting for. If we talked about that in previous board meetings, please indulge me and just fill me in. And then I just wanted to bring to your attention, Madam Superintendent, that I'm really big on ESSA implementation. I don't know how it's done in New York, but in New Jersey, I don't really see any districts that really implement the stakeholder piece that was lifted in the 2015 reauthorization, which is so important, especially in this state, the Soprano state, where we got people's friends' daughters coming up giving presentations on how they're going to develop administration on equity, but they don't even know how to stay and listen to public comments. So I just want you to have a heads up, and I'm very connected. Not that I'm connected, but I communicate with the DOE. Not that they're very helpful all the time either, but I press them, and I'm going to continue to press them. So because I live in this district, that might fall on you. So I just want you to be aware of that just coming into it, so you're prepared. And I don't know, President Yin Yang, if you said something about why we reared off the agenda, because you mentioned something, but it was not clear. So could you please clarify what happened to the superintendent's report and the committee reports, because they're listed on the agenda? Thank you.
Nicole Farjani.
Good evening, Board of Education, and welcome to Montclair, Superintendent Turner. I wish you much success in your new role. Since Dr. Kendra Johnson served as superintendent 6 years ago, I have addressed each superintendent and interim superintendent about a serious situation we face here in Montclair Public Schools. This time, I address you at a time where we need our school leaders to respond more than ever. In the current climate we face in this country, we need to be aware of how the drastic cuts in the Department of Education, especially after today's Supreme Court ruling, will affect our most vulnerable students. As I hope you are aware, this district remains under investigation for restraint and seclusion through the Office of Civil Rights. Those cases may be stalled due to the Trump administration's cuts. We all need to trust that you all are here to protect our students. Brooms, cleaning supplies, coats, clothes, shoes, learning supplies. These are things that belong in closets. Children don't belong in a closet. But when I worked in this very school we gather in tonight, I witnessed the most shocking abuse of the use of seclusion on young children. I stood up then, lips quivering and body shaking with nerves to bring this to the public's attention. Since then, I have worked tirelessly with advocates from all over the country to bring awareness to this traumatic practice. Ms. Turner, I have read about your past work in diversity, equity, inclusion, and social justice. I want you to know that I'm here for you to provide you with any information you may want or need to make the best decisions for students in regards to restraint and seclusion. As you may already know, the children who endure restraint and seclusion the most are children of color and those with disabilities. In Montclair, at the time I was witnessing these practices, the data proved that Black boys were the most restrained and secluded. I still lay awake at night and remember the screams for help I heard daily at times coming from those closets. Then I hear of multiple investigations years after leaving my position in the district, and I'm reminded that I must return in hopes that one day the people who make the decisions will do their homework and discover what I and so many know to be true. There is no reason for seclusion closets to remain in schools wherever every time they are used, they are causing more lifelong trauma for that child and frankly for all who witness this horrible practice. Please feel free to reach out. Other superintendents met with me, but unfortunately none took the necessary action to dismantle the closets. Thank you.
Thank you. Last was Noah Gale, who I think is gone. Is there anyone online? No? Okay. So that concludes public comment. Before we move on, I'll answer some quick questions that we already have the answer to. So as far as the superintendent report and committee reports, those are written. There's a couple things that are written on the agenda that are placeholders that we may or may not do today. We don't do committee reports. It's just on the agenda. The Taylor Law firm is for the board. That's the board's lawyer. And those are the things that I have for right now. So with that, Ms. Sullivan, we can move to the next place on the agenda.
Are you ready to take a roll call vote on business items?
So I move that we go into executive session.
Then I'll second.
Allison Silverstein,
Yes.
Melanie Deisher,
Yes.
Phaedra Dunn,
Yes.
Jada Roman,
Yes.
Brian Fleischer,
Yes.
Holly Shaw,
Yes.
Eric Scherzer,
Yes.
Yvonne Booknight,
Yes.
Monk In Yang.
Yes.
When I take over? Okay, next item is that business office. Oh, sorry. Allison Silverstein. Melanie Deisher.
Here.
Phaedra Dunn.
Here.
Jada Roman.
Here.
Brian Fleischer.
Here.
Holly Shaw.
Here.
Eric Scherzer.
Here.
Yvonne Booknight.
Here.
Monk In Yang.
Here.
Does anyone want to move the business office items 1 to 29?
So moved.
Allison Silverstein. Allison.
Yes.
Melanie Deisher.
Yes.
Phaedra Dunn.
Yes.
Jada Roman.
Here. Yes. Sorry.
Brian Fleischer.
Yes.
Holly Shaw. Eric Scherzer.
Yes.
Yvonne Booknight.
Yes.
Monk In Yang. Next on the agenda is pupil services items 1 to 9.
So moved.
Second.
Allison Silverstein,
Abstain on 1, yes on everything else.
Melanie Deisher,
Yes.
Phaedra Dunn,
Yes.
Jada Roman,
Yes.
Brian Fleischer,
Yes.
Holly Shaw,
Yes.
Eric Scherzer,
Yes.
Yvonne Buchnight,
Yes.
Monk and Yang.
Yes.
Next is Operations and School Support Services, item number 1.
So moved.
Second.
Allison Silverstein,
Yes.
Melanie Deisher,
Yes.
Phaedra Dunn,
Yes.
Jada Roman,
Yes.
Brian Fleischer,
Yes.
Holly Shaw,
Yes.
Eric Scherzer,
Yes.
Yvonne Buchnight,
Yes.
Monk and Yang. Next is Department of Equity Curriculum and Instruction. I'm sorry, wait. I just wanted to make a note, Operations and School Support, we deleted number 7. Okay. That was removed. Department of Equity Curriculum Instruction, numbers 1 and 2.
So moved.
Second.
Allison Silverstein,
Yes.
Melanie Deisher,
Yes.
Phaedra Dunn,
Yes.
Jada Roman,
Abstain on 1, yes on 2.
Brian Fleischer,
Yes.
Holly Shaw,
Yes.
Eric Scherzer,
Yes.
Yvonne Buchnight,
Yes.
Monk and Yang. Personnel report,
As amended in the copy we got tonight. Some of.
Second.
Allison Silverstein,
Yes.
Melanie Deisher,
Yes.
Phaedra Dunn,
Yes.
Jada Roman,
Yes.
Brian Fleischer,
Yes.
Holly Shaw,
Yes.
Eric Scherzer,
Yes.
Yvonne Buchnight,
Yes.
Monk and Yang. Do I do the announcement of future dates? The next workshop meeting of the Montclair Board of Ed will be held on Wednesday, August 20th, 2025 at 6:30 PM. I believe it's actually been moved to Bullock. It says George Innes, but I thought we moved that to Bullock. Okay, George Innes Annex, 141 Park Street. The meeting may go into closed session until approximately 7:30, and then it will reopen to the public. Is there a motion to adjourn?
So moved. Second.
Allison Silverstein,
Yes.
Melanie Deisher,
Yes.
Phaedra Dunn,
Yes.
Jada Roman,
Yes.
Brian Fleischer,
Yes.
Holly Shaw,
Yes.
Eric Scherzer,
Yes.
Yvonne Buchnight,
Yes.
Monk and Yang. Meeting is adjourned.